Back in 2017, 2018, whenever I grew corn and actually had a harvest for the first time, I opened up my ears of corn only to find corn earworms, and you can imagine how freaked out I was by that. Ever since that unsettling discovery, I try to avoid the corn earworm whenever I can. So let me show you what I'm doing to help fight back against the corn earworm in an attempt to protect my sweet corn. I know I'm a broken record, y'all, but I'm reaching for the safer brand, Caterpillar Killer, again. I'm telling you, it's my favorite insecticide to use in the garden. If you're not aware of it, it is organic, and it's a biological control method for many different species of caterpillar and larvae. All I did was pour it into a spray bottle and fill it the rest of the way with water so that I could spray the silks on my corn. Some formulations may have different mixing instructions, so just follow the directions that are on the back of your bottle. I don't have a perfect method down yet, but I did spray the silks about 5 to 7 days after they appeared. Unfortunately, the silks come out over a window of time. They don't all pop out at the same time, so even a couple weeks on, I still have new silks that have popped up on the plants. A lot of the corn is about ready to harvest, and most of it only got sprayed once, so I'm hoping that overall I have an incredible harvest. I know it does work, but the problem is figuring out how many times to spray the silks over the course of kernel production. Typically, people manage corn earworm with conventional pesticides or broad spraying, and I'd prefer to go straight to the source. I want to target the corn earworm at the ear. Unfortunately, BT has a short lifespan, so you don't get that long-term coverage that the commercial pesticides offer. The conventional commercial pesticides, I should say. So the trick is making sure you time the spraying to catch the corn earworm, so you don't want to spray as soon as the silks come out. You want to give it several days. And on top of that, you don't want the corn earworm getting to the ears closer to harvest either. Going forward, I think the smart move will be to spray at week intervals at 7 and 14 days post-emergence. So once your silks appear, spraying them at day 7 and day 14, possibly even closer to day 18. Sweet corn is supposed to harvest at around 20 to 21 days, and you don't want them attacking your ears whenever they're so close to harvest either. But one of the most important things that I'm looking for while spraying is I want it to rain within an hour or two of me spraying. I want to drive the BT further into the ear via rain. This process is really simple, it's really cheap, it's easy to do. It's also organic, and it can help you to manage a pest that can cause a significant loss within a small corn patch. The first time I ever dealt with it, I probably lost about 33% of the kernels in the ears, and some ears were almost a complete loss. Alright everybody, so it's been a few weeks since I worked on this particular video, so now it's time to tell you guys how the sweet corn did. And I have great news. Our ears were largely earworm free. If I found an earworm, it was usually between the husk and the stalk where the ear and the corn stalk come together. So that tells me there were probably a lot of earworms in our patch this year, but the BT successfully eliminated all the ones that were inside of the ears of corn. For the most part, it seemed to be that if any ears of corn did have an earworm, they were part of the second harvest, and here in this video, you only see the first harvest. In total, I think I found maybe 4 or 5 ears that had corn earworms, and considering I harvested closer to 150 ears, I would call this a success. This was definitely one of the best years I've ever had for sweet corn, and I'm so glad that I could put so much corn in the freezer for the family. We go through corn like crazy, and it's definitely not enough for a year, but it's still a lot of corn, and we grew it ourselves. Next year, I think we'll be quadrupling the size of our corn patch and doing this all over again. Thank you all so much for watching, and have a great day.